Today I'm sharing this simple spinach and feta cheese quiche recipe, which is full of nutrients and perfect for snack or lunchbox ideas. You can also make a few of them, quadruple the recipe and keep it in the freezer to use in emergencies. We're gonna need 2 cups of fresh spinach, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 4 large eggs, half a cup of crumpled feta cheese, 3/4 cups of diced green onion, salt and pepper to taste. We're gonna have half a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a cup of milk, 2 sprigs of fresh thyme, and one frozen gluten-free pie crust. And then we're gonna reheat the oven 375 degrees. You're going to place your pie crust in the oven to cook for around 15 minutes. We don't want it to cook too much. We're going to see how as we're going. And in your pan, you're going to heat up the olive oil on low to medium heat, and then add the fresh spinach with some salt and pepper and cook it. You want to allow it until it's totally wilted. And we're going to remove it from heat and leave it to cool down before adding it to our mix. Taking the pie crust out of the oven, you might notice that the bottom has like risen up a bit if you're not using pie weight. I'm gonna use the fork to poke it to deflate it a bit, and then we're gonna put it back to cook more in the oven until you find that the edges just about started to change to that golden color. And if there's breakage like this, I mean, you can fix it, but I don't find it affects me so much. In your mixing bowl, I'm going to add the eggs, the milk, and add the cumin and the rest of your salt and pepper. And we're going to start mixing them together to combine. I've added them. This is very high in protein. I love eggs, and I really try to find ways to feed those healthy stuff to my son. I've added the fresh thyme here, and then we're gonna add the green onion. I'm gonna mix them again, stir them together. And if the spinach, you can check on your spinach right after this if it's cool enough to add it to your egg mixture. You just want it to be like maybe room temperature or a little bit cold. Not you don't want to add it when it's too hot. So add the spinach, and as you can see, the size have shrinked a lot because I was using fresh spinach. So if you're using frozen spinach, I would go for 1 cup of frozen spinach, and then you'll need to really squeeze all the water out before adding it to your egg mixture. And you don't need to cook it if you're using fresh spinach. Then add your crumpled feta cheese and mix it around. I love feta cheese. It has the perfect mix of potassium and calcium, which is great for your bones. Taking out the pie crust, so I think mine have cooked a little bit more here. And then you're gonna add your egg mixture, and we're gonna place it back in the oven to cook for around 25 minutes. And this is ideal, really, really simple, and it's full of nutrients. Spinach is high in antioxidant, zinc, and selenium, which is perfect for their health, and I'm always trying to include it in his routine.